Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So you clicked on this video because you're debating on if you'd want to purchase this game or if you'd want to save your money for a different game. And in this video, I'll be helping you out with making that decision. So if you're on PC, you probably know what MX Bikes is, and you're probably trying to buy that as well. So here are some of the most important differences about them. First one is that MX Bikes is a simulation game. It's supposed to be realistic. It's not supposed to be arcadic at all. Everything about the game is supposed to be as close to real life as it can be. And MX vs ATV Legends is an arcadic game. It's supposed to be more on the fun and unrealistic side. And as it is unrealistic, it still has a lot of very realistic features. Another thing is that MX Bikes is made by a small company that doesn't really update the game as frequently. And MX vs ATV Legends, it's made by a bigger company, so it will always have more money put into it, meaning that it will receive more updates. Another heads up is that MX Bikes is very mod dependent. If you play the game without mods, it's not going to be a fun experience at all. It's also a PC only game. MX vs ATV Legends is not a PC only game, and it is not mod dependent. I don't even think you can mod this game. MX Bikes has more online players than MX vs ATV Legends, so finding servers is way easier in MX Bikes than it is in this game. If you're an online enjoyer, I'd suggest leaning a bit more on the MX Bikes side. If you do play online, I'd suggest that you wait until like 5 p.m. because that's usually when everyone's off of work, you know, they're out of school, they're done doing all of the busy things that slows down the day. So 5 p.m. and anything above that would be like the best time to play online. MX Bikes, it doesn't really matter what time it is, it will always have players. And that's enough for the online segment. Okay, so the next segment of the video that we're going to be learning about is content. So, in terms of content, MX vs ATV wins, which, yeah, you can argue against that, saying that MX Bikes has way more content with mods, but then again, that's mods. It's not even made by the actual developers, it's made by the community. Anyways, if we're talking in terms of content, let me just leave the race. So once you load up your game, you're gonna spawn in here, and this is like a little hub. But this is pretty much where you access quests and stuff, and you keep playing throughout your career. And it's also a nice little free roam map. Alright, so this is just a HUD. If you've seen videos on MX Bikes, you probably know that the main screen of the game has your character next to your bike, and then it shows all the options. Well, this is basically the main screen of this game. A whole map that you can play. And then let's just say that you want to load into a race. You just pause your game, and you're already right here. You can customize your stuff. It loads way more faster than MX Bikes will ever load. Even if you have it modded nice and good, this will always load faster. Alright, so in terms of content, this game's way better. And I guess this would also fall into the optimization category because loading times are way quicker. You can just change it like that. Let's just say you don't like how your shirt looks or something. You come over here, select that. Boom. You're already playing again. I'd say loading up the maps do take around the same time, but then again, you gotta remember, this game is unmodded and look at how good the graphics look. Graphics are fantastic. Speaking about graphics, the next segment that we're gonna be learning about is graphics. This game will always look better in terms of graphics, even if MX Bikes is modded heavily. If you've seen the rest of my videos, you'd know that my MX Bikes is modded heavily when it comes to graphics, and that's why it looks somewhat good. But this game, no mods, looks way better than my MX Bikes with mods. Also, speaking about graphics, let's just say you put this on the lowest graphics possible because your PC can't run it for whatever reason. Or if you're on console, you're going to be on medium graphics. So let's just put this all the way down as a little demonstration. Alright, so you see this? This is the lowest graphics possible. So this isn't even comparable with MX Bikes on mods. This still looks way better. So if you're looking for a visually good game, I'd suggest you get this game. Because low graphics, lowest graphics possible. I'm running 100 FPS consistently. And this is max graphics on this game. Looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm running a very consistent 70 FPS, which from lowest graphics to max graphics, I only lose 30 FPS. You're not gonna need to be running high FPS on a racing game, because most people, they don't even have high refresh rate monitors. Like mine is only 75 Hz, so running 70 FPS consistently is good for me. And then racing, I barely lose any FPS at all. And speaking about racing, that is the next segment we're going to be going over. So in terms of racing, this game is fantastic. Let's just say you don't want to play online for whatever reason, or if you're on console, you don't want to buy PSN or Xbox Gold, whatever it is, you know. You have anyways, you can do time trial, which it's literally just a mode where you try getting the fastest lap time possible. You try beating your old lap times. And then we have quick play. You can play Supercross. You choose the map you want. National, you choose the map you want. Rhythm, choose the map you want. Trials, Invitational, and free ride. Free ride, you're just gonna be by yourself, but everything else, there's actual bots that you can play with. So let's just say I'll join Anaheim. I'll have the laps on 3, put the difficulty on expert, vehicle class 450, bot count can have it anywhere from none to 15. Deformation, max, strong, medium, light, and none. I'm gonna have it on medium. Time of day, I'll have it on afternoon. And let's get into the race. So this is a very fast-paced racing game. You know, it has the cutscenes. You could just skip that by pressing A. You wait here for like 5 seconds, and then you just go. You know, MX bikes, you're gonna be waiting there for like 40 seconds. And then once that 40 seconds is over, it has the little sign that has a 15 on it. And then once they put that sign away, then you have to wait like 3 seconds, and then you can go. It takes up so much more time. Also, this game, you know, once again, it's arcadic, not supposed to be realistic. You can literally just send everything, or you just land absolutely wrong and wreck yourself. But this game is very fast paced, very fun once you get a hang of it. I'm still pretty new to the game, so I'm not going to be the best at it, but it's very fun. Also, has way more tricks than MX bikes. I'm not even going to have that be a category, because MX bikes only has like 4 or 5 tricks from what I've seen after 150 hours of playing that. And look how fast paced this is. Like, you literally just fly everything. Very fun. You know, the races are like 3 minutes long probably. And yeah, I don't want to take up too much time, and I also just crashed right there. Anyways, I don't want to take up too much time. I'm not going to show the whole race, but it's a fun experience. Yeah, so we come back over here to our main menu. They have career, which it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a career mode. You just do missions, you play through them, you slowly unlock new stuff, get more fans from it. I don't know what fans are used for. Career is pretty nice if you're just trying to get money and explore the game, get more used to it. They have MX career, ATV career, and UTV career. Right now I've only played MX. I'm gonna finish that and then move to ATV and then move to UTV. So we're gonna go into online now. So they have squad compound, and compound is the little hub that I said. So this spot, which is basically like main screen, I guess. Once you load into the game, you just automatically load in here. This is literally a hub. Like, you just go here, do whatever you want, you ride around for fun. You could even warm up here. Pause it, you're already at the main menu. So yeah, they have an online compound. You can race online. Select the races of your liking. You can find a quick match, which you can't really select the races of your liking right now because the game's kind of dead, I'm gonna be honest with you. Or at least on PC it is. On console it seems more alive. We got Axel Hodge's Slayground. We got the free ride version, Kodiak Valley free ride, Nationals, Motocross. You get the point. Supercross. That's all of the segments I'm gonna be going over. I feel like those are the main ones. There's still more that I can go over, but they're not as important. In conclusion, I'd say that MX vs ATV Legends is definitely a game you should end up buying long term at least. But if you're looking for a more online dependent game, you want to be racing online, you don't mind all of the modding, then get, you know, MX bikes if you're on PC, because then again, this is a big plus. MX vs ATV Legends is on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. MX Bikes is PC only. So if you're on Xbox and you're thinking about getting this, Monster Energy Supercross or MXGP, just get this. But if you want a more realistic game, go for MXGP. I'd suggest getting the newer ones though. I have one of the older ones and it's not a fun experience. Get the newer ones, just get the newer ones. Or get this. If you're on PC, I'd suggest getting MX Bikes, especially if you're trying to be a content creator, making content on this game. Bit harder for growth than it is on MX Bikes, and that's about it. Pretty sure I covered everything, and if you have any more questions about the game, let me know in the comments. I will be answering them. I reply to almost all comments, or at least all comments that it would make sense to reply to, you know? If it's just like a simple comment like an emoji or something, I'm not gonna reply to that just because, I mean, how am I supposed to reply to that? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. See you guys in the next video.